What's going on, guys? It's Matt with No BS Beard Reviews. Now, I've got numerous requests for this video, so I want to show you guys how I shave my head. Now, this is how I shave my head personally. My shaving schedule is Monday through Friday in the mornings every day against the grain. Now, I haven't shaved in about 2.5 days to kind of build up some stubble for this video so you could see what I was actually doing. So if you're just getting into head shaving, I would definitely recommend going with the grain of your head. And so that would be, for me, my hair grows down, would be going forward, down, top to bottom. Now again, I like to go for that baby butt smooth head, so I go against the grain every day. I'm very blessed that my skin on my head allows for that without any irritation. And so that's what I'm going to do today, but just saying that if you're a first-time head shaver, would definitely recommend you stick with the grain before going against the grain. Let that skin kind of toughen up on your head. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. I'm going to get kind of close here to the camera. So I just hopped out of the shower, thought I would throw on a shirt, save you guys from seeing all this hairiness. But so when I'm in the shower, what I really like to use is something called Head Shed. And I'm going to link everything I show. I'll link it below. And so I typically use this Head Shed maybe every other day or so. And what this does, it really just knocks off that dead skin on top of your head. It's a really good massage for your head too. I mean, you bald guys will know what I'm talking about when you rub this in. So I just used this like 10 minutes ago. Got rid of that dead skin. Next, we're gonna wet the head and then apply our shaving cream. And so for shaving cream, I'm actually using, I just got my hands on this about a month ago and I've been absolutely loving it. This is the Utility Bar from Beard Brand. It's a soap bar. It's the tea tree scent, which is tea tree, peppermint, and a little bit of vanilla. And I got it because of the tea tree. That's just kind of a shaving type scent to me. And so what I actually found, and again, I'll link this below, I found this little container on Amazon. Essentially, it's a soap holder. And so it's got its own little like white base that comes with it. And so that's how I store it, and that's how I build up my lather in this. It just works as a shaving mug. But it comes in this, it's a fairly good sized bar of soap. You can see how thick it is. I mean, it's a good 1.5 inches, almost 2 inches. It's got a really strong tea tree scent, which I love for my head. And so, like I said, I've been using this about a month now. It goes, I think it's like 15 bucks. Again, I'll link this all below. Excuse me. But from what I've read and heard, these will last you a long time for shaving for your head. It can also be used as a beard wash, shampoo, body wash, etc. But again, I'm just using it for my head to shave. Now, if you didn't want to use this, another one I recommend is Head Slick from Headblade. I'm actually all out of this. Just ran out recently, hence why I got to try the Beard Brand Utility Bar. This stuff is awesome though. Really highly recommend. I need to pick up some more of that. So I'm also going to use a shaving brush here. This is a Badger hair brush. Had this for a few years. I'll link this below as well. Got a sink full of hot water here next to me. So I'm going to go ahead and soak that brush for a second or two. Now, you serious head shave guys, I know you'll soak your brushes for a long time. Me, I'm doing this in the morning. I got to get in and out of the bathroom. I don't have time for all that. So I just soak it for a little bit and I'm going to just start to work that in. I have to turn it up so I'm not spilling it everywhere. Now, again, you shaving purists, guys that are doing this on their face, the lather on this is great. I'm not really building up, nor do I need to build up a huge lather on it. And so what I do is I wet my head. And then I just paint this stuff on. So again, we can see the consistency. And again, I'm not going for the best lather in the world. I just need something to get that razor gliding.
But that's a fun sound to hear on camera. My brush is kind of old, so I'm starting to lose some hairs on it. All right, so we got that on there. Next up, let's get our blade. Now again, I love to try new things, trying to find the best. Excuse me, I'm getting over a head cold. And so I've been using this probably about 3 weeks now. Absolutely loving it. This is that Gillette 5 Power. It's the one that's got the battery. So it vibrates a little bit. And also the head here, it's got this ball thing. Now I didn't really think I was going to care about that, but it's actually really useful. So this is my preferred. Again, I'll link this below. Excuse me. I also love the head blade. I've been using the heck out of head blades. My favorite with them is their Moto. And so it's got this little roller ball and this little suspension system. And with this, you just put your finger in and go. I really like that. Gives me an excellent shave. I have found this Gillette Fusion with the power has really given me a nice shave as well. So we'll go ahead and use this today. And again, I just go from back to front. I rinse probably after every 3 strokes. Now the battery in that thing just helps it glide. I remember using a razor similar to this when I used to shave my face years ago. I remember it being nice to have that battery in there, the vibration just... Drop a comment below. Let me know what's your favorite razor to use. What's your favorite shaving cream? What's your whole shaving setup? Now I know I'm gonna get lots of comments from the double edge razor guys. One of these days I finally found my double edge razor. I'm gonna try it, but again, I can do this in the morning when I'm not talking to y'all or explaining everything. I do this in about 5 to 7 minutes. So I try to get in and out. So I do my top first, then I'll go to my sides. Now I use my right hand for the majority of this. And now I'll work back behind the ears. Again, it's when I'm going like this, where that little motion really helps out. I'll turn so you guys can see. One of these days I'm gonna draw a big smiley face on the back of my head. So when I turn around and do this, give y'all a good laugh. I then actually switch to my left hand to get behind my left ear. All right, so that feels pretty good. But what I do now, I know I've got areas of my hair where the hair grows a different way, so I want to get in there. I like to have a baby butt smooth head, so I'm going to throw a little bit of hot water on my head and just kind of feel those spots. So I can already feel a spot I missed right there. And so what I'll do is go back and get my shave soap here, this utility bar. And again, I'll just go back over real quick. I'm not really trying to get as good of a lather as I had the first go round. ahead and turn our razor back on. Now I've been using this blade on this razor. This is going into 3 weeks now. It's still cutting very well. So I've been happy with that. I haven't bought any more blades for it yet because I wanted to see how well it cut first. I'll probably invest in another pack though. All right. Again, just feeling for rough spots. All right, head feels good. That was a really good shave. Now what I'm gonna do next, get my ears real quick. Let's see. So in terms of ears, you can see how it's grown up a little bit. I like to keep it kind of a straight line. Now I'll use the back of the blade here. It's got that little, I probably need to work on my fade a little bit. It's getting a little, I typically like to fade that in from a skin fade down. Sorry guys, gotta see what I'm doing. I'm not gonna jack up a sideburn. All right. So we are done with the razor. What I'm gonna do now is throw some cold water on my head. We're almost there. If you guys are still watching this video, give me a thumbs up. All right. Got that nice cold water going on the head, super smooth. Go ahead and dry our head off. And so next, I like to put some type of antiseptic or something to just kind of close those pores. So my go-to is this Clear Head from Headblade. But again, I'm all out. Like I ran out of both my Headblade things at the perfect time. So I've been using something I bought a while back. This is called Thayer's Witch Hazel. This is like a facial toner. And so this really just helps kind of close up the head. It says to apply with a cotton ball, but again, let's just keep it simple. Throw a bunch in there. I'm probably gonna waste about half of this. Now this one does not sting at all, which I actually like the sting. I like that stinging feeling. The head clear kind of wakes you up. You put that on, you're just kind of like, woo! And so, takes a few minutes to dry off. I apologize, guys. So, all right, next up we are going to apply, and this is the last step, some type of lotion, something to, really just saturate the head, make it feel baby smooth and just, really soft. So you can use your typical moisturizer if you'd like. I prefer either the Utility Balm from Beard Brand. This is their Temple Smoke scent. It's like a smoky oud scent. Another one I love is the Head Lube from Headblade. And this goes on, this is the matte one I have here. I'll throw in some of this Temple Smoke Utility Balm. Think of this as like a harder lotion. Now the Utility Balm is gonna make your head very shiny, which I like the shiny look, but if you don't like a shiny look, I would shy away from like a beard butter or, oh, feels good, it smells amazing. So I'll link all this below. Again, these are gonna be Amazon affiliate links if it's on Amazon, just FYI. Anything you got left over, you can throw in your beard. It's the Utility Balm. It's good for everything, apparently. And so that is my head shaving routine. I don't think I nicked myself at all. Let me look at the back. I say that, and you guys are probably all laughing. There's a giant gash on the back of my head. No, I'm good. I actually had a bunch of moles removed. Not a bunch, two. I took one off there, as well as back here. that I used to cut all the time. And so that's really helped my shaving performance. But yeah, if you ever do cut yourself, 2 things I recommend. Septic pencil. What you do is you get these things wet. You get the tip of that wet and then just apply it to wherever you're cut, and it stops the cut pretty quickly. Another one I really like is this Nick Relief powder. So it's a powder you actually just dab your finger in and then this is skin colored, which I like about that. The septic stick, when I use that, I gotta wash it off before I go to work, where there's like a big cakey white spot on my head, which no one wants to see that. All right, so I'm good. Got the fresh, clean head. It smells great, looks good. Again, give me a thumbs up for the video, like, share it, follow me on Instagram at NoBSBeardReviews. And again, let me know how you shave your head. What razor do you use? What shaving cream? What post-shave lotion do you use? Antiseptic at all? What's your routine? I'd love to know. Are there shaving products you'd like me to try? Let me know. I'm all about getting my hands on these, trying new things out, trying to get that closest shave possible. But guys, thanks so much for watching. As always, God bless you, and we'll talk soon. Take care.